was all the commotion in the library parking garage today?
And what's happening on Glen Terrell Mall right now? These and more coming up next on Murrow News 8.
Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Noelle Anderson.
And I'm Alfonso Valdivia. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
Attention all businesses and nonprofit organizations in Moscow. The registration for the 3rd annual Art Walk in May, as well as the Art Walk finale in June, is now open until May 9th. Host location registration fees start at $40 for businesses and $20 for nonprofit organizations, but prices will jump in June. Food, drink, beer, and wine vendor spaces are also available for registration. Join in on the arts-focused activities and register now. Right now, some students are gathering outside of Todd Hall. Murrow News 8 reporter Reese Holmes is on the scene. Reese?
All right, thank you, Noelle. As you can see behind me, the Native American Women's Association is setting up for a walk in honor of those missing and murdered Native American women. Now, the walk is going to start here at Todd Hall and go down to Greek Row and end at the Spark. So if you see them on the street, feel free to join in and support the cause. That's all I have, and back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Reese. If you heard sirens on Campus Mall today, here's why. If you look at your screen right now, you can see a video of water spilling in the parking garage. We talked to Pullman Fire Marshal Darren Jones, and he informed us that a work truck hit a sprinkler in the garage and actually caused the pipe to burst. The garage elevators were shut down momentarily due to the accident. Fire Marshal Jones said that it would be an easy fix.
Well, Pullman police are investigating a theft that happened Tuesday morning at the Wheatland Shopping Center car wash. Someone stole $1,500, most of which were quarters, from the coin-op machine at the car wash. If you take a look at your screen, you can see a surveillance camera image showing the potential suspects that used the white van. Pullman police are asking for your help identifying the suspects and the van. If you know any information, contact the Pullman Police Department. Well, Governor Jay Inslee signed Bill 1240 yesterday, which forbids the manufacture, importation, distribution, selling, and offering for sale of assault weapons. Inslee said, quote, "Assault weapons have no reason other than mass murder. Their only purpose is to kill humans as rapidly as possible in large numbers." His goal is to make the state safer from Seattle to Spokane and everywhere in between.
Washington State University Tri-Cities Institute for Northwest Energy Futures will be receiving millions in state funding to support its clean energy project. Governor Jay Inslee's proposal has already been passed by the State House and Senate, which includes $7.7 million to build new testing facilities and operation centers. Once enacted, construction will begin and is estimated to wrap up by 2025.
If you're a Pullman taxpayer, listen up. Pullman High School's refinancing will keep a bit more cash in your wallet. Our Murrow News 8 reporter Xander Adams has more.
Pullman taxpayers are saving over $3.5 million due to bond refinancing on Pullman High School. The school district refinanced the $36 million bond that was voted in a decade ago. These savings will be calculated into property tax rates in the school district for the duration of the bond until 2032. The Pullman High School renovation was completed in 2017 for $53 million with classroom space for 900 students. Reporting at Pullman High School, I'm Xander Adams. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Xander. Coming up, we'll tell you about how the community is feeling about the unknown fate of a certain app.
Well, stick around after the break on Murrow News 8.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, "Mom, it's me, your daughter." Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Hey, thanks for your patience.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
Some countries have an outright ban on TikTok, and some U.S. lawmakers are looking to ban the app completely in America. I looked further into what a TikTok ban could look like in our country.
I'll be pretty devastated if TikTok gets banned.
Yeah.
Abby Falk is a small TikTok creator who has gained a decent following on her page, Abby's Road to Miss America.
I built such a fun community on that page. Nothing too huge, but I've definitely made friends.
The goal of Abby's TikTok is to document her journey in the Miss America organization, as well as educate people on the topic. She said she does not want the app to get banned.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing for government officials to not have TikTok because what they do is so private. So I understand that point, but I do not understand banning it for regular people.
While there are people like Abby who strongly believe in keeping TikTok, there are others who are pretty indifferent about it.
I'm kind of about it because I waste a ton of time on TikTok.
David's quite like a lot of us who love TikTok, but probably spend a little too much time on it.
I'm on it for probably like 45 minutes a day, and it's a problem.
But why is there talk of banning TikTok in the United States? In early March of this year, the government gave its agencies 30 days to delete TikTok off of any federal devices or systems over data security concerns.
Is TikTok safe? Are people spying on us? There are so many unknowns that we're trying to just distinguish between what's unknown and what we do know, and it's kind of a weird place to be.
Brandon Chapman, or Chappie, is a WSU employee and a former Pullman city councilman.
I think it's very possible that it could be banned. Until that happens, we're going to continue using it, and then of course we're going to obey the law. If it becomes a banned source that we can't use, then we'll find another way that's creative to reach out to our audiences.
While many hope that TikTok sticks around, countries like Afghanistan, India, and Pakistan have already banned TikTok, and many countries like the U.S. have it banned for government officials. Some U.S. lawmakers are advocating for an outright ban, so if you are pro-TikTok, now is the time to make the most of it.
I do get a kick out of the algorithm, though. Like, wait, how did this show up in my feed?
In Pullman, for Murrow News 8, I am Noelle Anderson.
There is a country music concert tonight in the Artisans at the Dam and Barn. From 7 to 9 p.m., Dean Fettis and Dale Atkins will be taking the stage in Uniontown for a little country western night. Tickets are $15 at the door, and audience members will get the feeling of walking through time with these classics. Well, I'm definitely going to that country show. Gabby, will the weather stay the same?
I'm so excited to tell you, yes, the weather is going to be staying the same. I'm sure if you guys were outside today walking to classes, the sun was shining. I was definitely wearing my sunglasses as it was 67 of a high. Tonight it will be a low of 44 with the sunset at 7:52. So make sure to catch that. Let's go ahead and look at tomorrow's forecast. Tomorrow will also be sunny, and then the sunset will be around the same time at 7:53. The winds won't be picking up, so it'll stay roughly the same as it was today. Let's go ahead and look at the state map. So over in the west side, we have all sunshine across the map. I'm so excited to tell you that. With Olympia, 69 of a high, and then Seattle, a high of 64. Yakima and Tri-Cities are also going to be in the higher 70s, which is like extremely hot. So if you are going that way, make sure to be outside and get to that sunshine. And then again, Spokane will be 70, and then Pullman will be 67 today. Let's go ahead and look at the 5-day forecast. Again, sun all across the board, and if you guys are planning on going to the dunes this weekend, Friday and Saturday will be one of the hottest days, so make sure on Saturday to catch those rays. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Gabby. The Mariners are playing right now. How are they doing?
Well, and how are the Kraken looking tonight? We'll let you know after the break.
Days. Months.
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
Years.
I'd like to give you this.
A lifetime. Can rush by without realizing what we're missing. We lose some of the best moments, some that may never repeat.
Come on.
Or detach from people around us. Our loved ones grow used to this pattern. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. It's never too late to live a full life again. Hear how many of us Vietnam veterans have managed our mental health and reconnected with our families. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
To start off today, we'll head over to the East Coast, where the Mariners are going into their second match in the series against the Phillies. The Mariners were able to take the first match up 5-3 and are looking to keep the streak going, with Game 2 in the series going on as we speak. The Seattle Kraken head over to Colorado for Game 5 of their opening playoff series against the Avalanche, looking to take the lead in the series. Seattle dropped the previous game by a score of 6-4 and looked to even the series. The game is scheduled to start at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time tonight. The Clippers season is over after losing last night in Game 5 versus the Suns, 136-130. Looking at today's games, the Knicks go to Cleveland trying to head to the next round. The game starts at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Following that, the Lakers look to eliminate the Grizzlies and advance to the next round. The game starts at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Heat also look to move on in the playoffs and could look to do that with a win against the Bucks today. That game starts at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Closing off playoff action, the Warriors look to take the series lead versus the Kings tonight. That game starts at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. The NFL Draft is this week, and a chance for all 32 NFL teams to add new talent for the upcoming season. The first round starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Time.
Well, we're already halfway through Dead Week, which means finals week is quickly approaching.
Oh yeah, and we'll let you know how you can de-stress at the Cup after the break.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Thanks for your patience.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
The Cub will have a de-stress fest tomorrow from 1 to 4. At your screen, you can see the activities for tomorrow and the rest of the events coming up this week and next week, with all of them including free food and fun activities. You don't want to miss out on that, guys. Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel.
More news can be found on Facebook and Twitter. Last thing, I want to wish happy birthday to my brother Aldo. Have a good night.